Hi, welcome to Stress Out Stress Free. Today we're gonna do something different. Today we have Q&A. Q&A. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat and let me know. Okay. All right. Today is more flexible, and I have come up with 7 questions that the Stress Out Stress Free family has. So I'm gonna pop that in the screen and let's talk about it. Hi, welcome to Stress Out Stress Free. My name is. Oops. One second here. My name is Vincent Moon. I help people get stress free by changing one habit at a time. All right. Today, basically, what we're going to do is going to be doing Q&A. If you have a Q, I have an A. If you have questions, I have an answer. Or I'm trying to give you an answer. All right. Okay, let's go to the chat real quick. Still say hi. How are you doing? Still Q&A again. No, we haven't done Q&A for quite a long time, right? And of course, today we're going to be a little different. So, and okay. Why is it like a robot voice? Is it a robotic voice? Okay, okay, probably. Okay, I see. I probably accidentally pressed the second. Do I get out of it? Yeah.
Okay, so it's much better now. Still, is it much better now? Let me know, please. Interesting. That's when you have the Roadcaster Pro 2, you accidentally press on the button and then that's what happened. All right. Now we're back to normal, I believe, right? Let me just check. Sound check. Okay, good. All right. Still, are we normal now, or please let me know in the chat, or if you're watching, let me know if I'm not robotic anymore. Sounds funny but weird. But then, is it? Am I okay now, or still sound weird? Much better. Oh, okay. All right. Good. Let me see. Yeah, I took the thing off, so maybe. All right. Okay. So basically, today we're going to do Q&A, and it's going to be slightly different. And last week we did on not last week actually. Today is Monday. We did I did something on. Okay. Good. Great. We're back. All right. Thanks, Steele. All right. So Monday I did a black and blues, right? So what happened is somebody, but let me see, our Amanda said, I have a 6-month-old dog bite on my leg and still have some blood bruise on my leg. I try to rub it and it gets worse, and then slowly it gets bad. It gets lighter. So what does that mean? If anybody know, if you know, put in the chat, let me know. Okay. So we're going to address this today. Let me just show you when I work on my arm the other day. Let me show you what happened here. Okay. Let's see. All right. See, the it was all bruised up. This part here on Monday, right? And after working on it, it spread a little bit, and now it's all gone. But instead, I left the other black and blue there, and I didn't even touch it, and it's discolorating, but it's not dark or not black and blue, but it's just lighting up. So if black and blue, right? With black and blue, what you do is, if you leave them alone, it will slowly break it off, slowly go away. That's why you see the lighter color and it's spreading out more, right? Let me just show you one more time. That's why you see here it's a little dark here, but then the rest is a little like a ring around it. So basically, what happens if you leave it alone and if you move your hand a lot, or what it does is your body will heal itself, so and it just breaks down. And the thing is with Amanda, let's go back to that screen. With Amanda, right here, she said she have a dog bite about 6 months ago on the leg. So probably, I guess she didn't do much, right? And probably not much exercise, or she left the area alone. So that's why it's still black and blue. If you, what I said in the video, if you work on it, if you massage it, or you use an egg, or you use the cream, that will help to break down the black and blues. Okay, all right. So basically, yeah. So there was this. Let me see. Many years ago, when I was like 12, 13, or 14, somewhere around that, in my teenage years, right? So what happened is, I go to my tutor around or in my neighborhood. As I was walking on my way to my tutor, and then one of the neighborhood dog came out and he started biting me, and bite me on my right calf. So when I looked down, there's a bone sticking out from on the calf, and that was like so painful. I was screaming really loud, and then even my mom can hear me like, well, two or three blocks away. So, but then thank God that I didn't have any black and blues at that time. But basically, just they stitched me up, and then let me go. But the thing is, I think back then I'm not sure if they have the anesthesia or not. But then all I remember is I was screaming because they were stitching me up, and I was so much pain. Yeah, I believe they don't have, or they didn't apply any anesthesia on it, so it's like painful. But that's something unforgettable. All right, so that's related to my dog bite story. Anyways, okay, so basically, she said when you break something, if there's a nut, right? When you break it, it will start loosening up. When it's loosen up, that's why you see when she said it got worse. When it got worse, meaning first you see a black and blue on one spot, right? And then when you work on it, it's kind of after you break it down, so it spreads. So the the fact that it's spread, it doesn't mean that it's worse, because it's breaking down and it needs to get flushed out from the system. And if you, after you're massaging it, right, the best way to flush it out is what? What do you do? How do you flush stuff out from your body? Put in the chat, let me know. How do you flush out stuff in the body? So you drink water, right, to flush it out. Just like, you flush anything out from your sink or anywhere you want to flush something, just drink a lot of water. So basically, if you drink a lot of water, it will just help flush the nuts or the breakdown out, the toxin out. So it flushes. So that's why first you see is wider. The black and blue is wider because you broke it down, but then the thing is breaking down and it needs to be flushed. So if you drink a lot of water, it will help flushing faster. But the next day you'll notice that it will discolor, and slowly but surely it will be gone. Okay. All right. See, that's why she said here. Slowly it gets lighter. That's when the system itself is flushing the toxin out. All right. Okay. Next we have. I was doing this. As some of you might know or notice that I'm doing some shorts now, and this one is on cramps, and we talk about how do you know you dehydrated. So still, Rabbit said, if it comes out like syrup, you're almost dead. Yep. if it comes out like syrup, that means there's something wrong with the pee. And in the video I was talking about, in the shorts I was talking about, when you see the color of your urine, if it's dark color, dark yellow, or it has a dark color, that means you are dehydrating. So that's what he came up with. If it's like a syrup. So yep. So I replied, call 911 if you have pee like a syrup. Okay. All right. Then we have this one here. We have Vuitton. Here I was talking about need to hydrate and make sure. No, actually I was talking about the diet, that your diet will also cause I think this is cramps too. Let me see. 1 second. Yeah, I was talking about how what you eat and what will cause your will affect your health too, right? So he says, I think having plastic in your food is one of the main cause of health decline. That's true. That's true. Plastic, that doesn't mean that you're eating plastic as your food, right? But then the thing is, you have to know what you put in your mouth. Basically, what it simply means is there's a lot of like the water bottles, right? You don't know what kind of chemical goes into the water. Yes, they have before they put the water in the bottle, they filter it, right? But then it's the plastic from the bottle that cause you don't know any chemical that leaks from the bottle into the water. So that's why you have to know what you're drinking, what you're putting in your mouth, right? So basically, make sure that you have a good pure water filtration unit. Or I have it's not in the screen. Like me, let me see if I nope. Okay, if you look at that light over there, the light on the left side, right there, right there, left side, yeah, on the left side of the screen. Yes, on the left side of the screen that's a water filtration unit, and what it does is distill the water. So it's a distiller, and I've been using that for maybe at least 15, 20 years already. So yeah, that's why you need to make sure you drink clean water. And my son's friend, one time she came over here, she said, my son is in in college now. So one time her friend came, his friend came over. He said, "I miss your water. I haven't had like such nice good water." And I was like, "Okay, thank you." So that's why you make sure if you drink whatever you eat or drink, make sure you eat the right stuff and make sure whatever we put in the mouth is good for you. Okay. All right. Then we have this is on cramps too. So then I hope I pronounce his name correct. Reese. Yeah. Okay, Reese. So anytime you have cramp anywhere in the leg, the best way to get rid of it instantly is to stand up straight and with your toes up and heels planted. Just trust me. I have experience, and you're welcome. Good night. So yeah, Reese, thank you very much. I do that. It's 100% correct. I I I I found this formula from one of my friends when I was working in a restaurant. Is that I've been telling him like I have cramps all the time. He said, "Don't worry, just get up." I have cramps at night and in bed, so it's like, say, "Don't worry, just get up, stand up straight, and you're fine." Surely it works. So this is one of the technique that I use, and I even mentioned it in the video at that time. Okay, thanks, Reese, for that. And then we have Oklahoma. I'm talking about cramps also again. This is or she said, or potassium, or in my case, alcohol, because my body is tight. Need to get water soon. I'm toxic to myself when I'm alone. So yes, so basically he's describing himself, right? Alcohol, he said, he's he's toxic to himself because his body is so tight. Why? Because he's drinking alcohol. So then I told him, like, you need to drink a lot of water. Then he said he did. What happened is after that he drank like a carton of orange juice and I believe he said like two bottles of water. So make sure you drink water. What it does is just help flush out your system, and your muscles need water to hydrate. That's how dehydration comes from too. If you don't have enough hydration, your muscles just tightens up. That's how you get pain too. All right. And then we have here, Liam was talking about Liam Opperman. Yes, I was talking about water, good water. He said that he affirmed me. Yes, water, good. So make sure you drink good water, not just regular water, right? Like in New York here, we have water, but then we have the best water in the United States. They said, but you can literally drink out from the tap. But water, New York City water, although it's clean, but they still have chemicals in it. If you do the test, if you use the swimming pool kit and do the test, the amount of chlorine in there is much more than the one in the swimming pool sometimes. So that's why you make sure you drink good water. And of course, I have distilled water. And make sure you get a filtration unit if you live in a bad area, right? And what I do for cooking is I have a breather filter to basically take off the chlorine and also the whatever chemicals is in there, and then after that I boil it. So that's another way to get rid of unwanted stuff in the water. Okay. Then we have Todd, one of our regular from New Hampshire. I was doing a head relief, and he was like, as I just turning into this after the stream ended, I'm here with a headache from my head on the pillow and to fall into the screen of this laptop, and the tension is compounded by stress. As always, I already have in my life that just 1 second. Okay, I already have in my life that I just don't handle too well. I'll let it get to me. 1 second, maybe let's see if okay. I probably truncate the what he was saying on the other side, but I let it all get to me because my vanity that makes me care what other people think. Throw away vanity, right? Yep. Basically, like Gary Vaynerchuk said, who cares what other people think about you? You have to make sure what you think about yourself first, right? Make sure you take good care of yourself. Then and you don't need to take care of what people think, because think about it. In 2 to 5 years, who will remember, or will you even remember what they say? If you hold it, right? If you one of those that hold grudges, or let them affect you, then it's going to be in your mind. But then the thing is, they might just say it and they forget about it, and they don't even know this, don't even remember they say it. So don't worry about what people think. Is what you think about yourself is more important than what you think. So basically, work on yourself, help improve yourself instead of other people. And then he cut the clip, and he just sent just the link down here. Let me just show you what he sent. Oops, let's take that away. Sometimes, can you hear? Most of the time when you have headache, right, you kind of like have the pressure on your head, right? So what do you do with the pressure on the head? I want to mess my hair up though. Okay, so what you can do is same thing. Always use the tip of your fingers, right? So use all 10. Can you hear? You can hear, right? What you want to do is just put pressure on the head. Okay, if you want, you can do with me. Put pressure on the head, and then just kind of like squeeze it a little. Of course, sometimes. So basically, what it did was he cut out the clip, right? I was when I was in this video, in the headache relief video, I was showing you how to do the head massage, and basically just put pressure on your head, and then you just kind of like squeeze it out like this, squeeze it out, right? Put pressure on the head and squeeze it out. I don't want to waste my hair now. So yes, so that's what he was thinking, like taking out the pressure, take out the tension of vanity that what people think about him, and then he's just try to do that. I mean, he was just doing that. So okay, last but not least, we have here. This was back 5 months ago. This is the other black and blue video that I have. Is I think the title is Ancient Chinese Secret on how to get rid of black and blues or what's that, black and blues. So Katie was saying, thank you very much. I am going to try this, and under the skin of my inner eye, blood clots form. Don't know why, but since they burst, I have a very dark under eye. So I try everything else, but no help. So she's going to try it, and then she said, my husband has developed a DVT. That's basically the vein popping out. I forgot what it's called, DVT. And any tips? So basically, I asked her. Of course, sometimes no, not that. Basically, I asked her where was the DVT, right? So she said, thanks. It's by his leg, below the knee, at the back, and it reduces from 12 to 4 cm. So it's improving. I'm like, so I asked her, like, wow, what did you do? What did you do that he went from 12 centimeter to 4 centimeter? That's like about 75% improvement. So she replied and said that I had him walking each day. He's slow, but still does an hour, and encouraging him not to cross legs. Yes, and we have a massager, and he's using that. Maybe these are helping. Yep. So basically, if you have a DVT, basically that's a blood clot on your, can be in your vein. I mean, it's a vein on a vein, but then what it does is it's clog, right? So what you want to do is that's what he said. He said it's on the leg, right? So your legs has about 6 meridians going up and down your legs. So if it's clogged, that means it's blocking one of your energy, right? Or maybe two, maybe three, right? So what happens is if you don't um, keep, you don't allow the blood to move, or don't allow don't encourage blood flow to the area, you will get stuck. So what happens? And there are people who die from this DVT. So, in fact, one of my old client, he's a psychologist, and his partner is, of course, they used to fly a lot and do a lot of lectures and stuff. What happened is one day his partner did a seminar, or did a talk, or did a lecture, and he came back on a plane, and he just out of nowhere die. Why? Because remember, that's when you fly, right? There's pressure in the airplane itself too. So it's the flying, and also the sitting down, and a lot of things that causes the leg to the pressure to go on. So make sure. That's why it's important that that's why most doctors also encourage people to wear what's that stocking? What's that legging that the stocking, I forgot what it's called, the stocking that tightens up your muscle, so that you will not how do I use that word? Just totally ran out. Yeah. So what the stocking is compression stock. Yes, yes. So compress your leg, so that your leg won't swollen out. Okay. And also, it's suggested that when you in the plane, because of the air pressure, right, you always hydrate yourself, and you have to get up and stretch every hour. Like even though you're not flying or whatever, you need to stretch, or take a 5 minutes break every 50 minutes, or every hour take a 5 minutes break, just to refocus yourself and go hydrate yourself. Okay, so basically, yes. So when she make him walk, that's a good thing. Even though he's slow, but when you walk, the blood flow, and the blood flow is create circulation. So when there's circulation, the energy cannot get stuck. When there's circulation, there's oxygen to the area. When there's oxygen to the area, that means there's no pain, and you create blood flow, and the energy start moving. So that's why that she went from That's why he went from 12 cm to 4 cm. So yes, that's why exercise is important, right? And you see the results there, and was so happy for her. And I believe that she probably take care of it, and I haven't heard from her since then, so she should be improving and doing good. Kathy, if you're watching, let me know. And yeah, we want to share share the results with you, and we'll be happy to know your results too. Okay, thank you very much, Kathy. All right. Okay, basically this is what we have for the Q&A today. I know it's a little different, right? Let's see. All right, let's go check. If you have any questions, please put in the chat, so I can answer, or if you're not sure what I was talking earlier, let me know. Okay. All right, still say we are back. All right, and thank you for letting me know that I sound robotic. I probably press one of the buttons there, that one of those buttons. Let me just show you. I have this Rodecaster Pro, and this is the. Oops, hold on a second there. Let me just. Okay, this is the robotic button. I believe. One second.
Hello, testing 1 2.
Yep, that's the robotic button. I probably accidentally press on that button, so it will change. All right. So that's probably. Thank you for letting me know. If you're in the show, and if I sound weird, let me know. If anyway in the future, or you know, if I sound weird or I don't have sound or the mic is not on, let me know so I can fix it right away. Okay, thank you for that, Steel. And we are back. No problem. Yep. Okay. Well, more so food has plastic. A lot of them, even in the ground, there's plastic. Yep, that's true though. So what happens is a lot of lands nowadays, they recycle the lands, right? Basically, in fact, here in New York, there's a couple of places that they before it was a landfill, and now they make it like oh recreation area. So the thing is like, what is okay, it's good, but so you have to know, like, basically, as I said earlier, you have to know where your food is coming from. If they planning it on a landfill, or is it in a clean environment, or is it bad environment? You don't know, right? And also like the fishes that we eat, are they giving them chemicals? Even though they say it's farm, but the ocean farm, but then are they giving the chemicals, or are they giving them the proper correct food, right? All right. Drinking alcohol is bad when you are old. Drinking alcohol is bad when you're old or young. Same thing. It just messes you up. So, yeah, you can hear the video. Okay, good. Thanks. Haha, so annoying. What's that? The sound you're talking about? All right. Yeah. If you have any more questions, let me know. Let's wait a couple more minutes. All right. If there's no questions, and I want to thank you very much for watching. And if you know someone can use this, or answer some of your questions, or you have questions that's still lingering around, let me know. Put down in the chat. Always ask questions. If you, I say there's no questions. There's no dumb questions. The only thing is, if you don't ask, then maybe you will not know, right? So basically, just ask question is fine, and I'll do my best to answer the question, right? Okay. So thank you very much for watching. And if you like this video, please share with somebody, and please click on the like button so that we know, and that will help. We know you're here, and also we know that this is helping you and it helps you. Okay. All right. And if you you really, really like us and you want to support us, you can always go to, yeah, it's not good. Oh, the voice you're talking about. Yeah. The voice. Yeah. Yeah. It's a new thing that Rodecaster Pro have. They have the robotic voice, and sometimes they have chipmunk voice in it, and a bunch of them too. So robotic voice doesn't sound good. Yeah. Yeah. Depends on who it is though. Maybe my voice is not loud enough. That's why it's not.
That's why it's not. Sound doesn't sound good.
All right, just playing video. All right, the voice is gone. Okay, yeah. So basically, if you want really like us, you want to support us, you can always go to buymeacoffee.com/Vincent Moon. I put there buy me a sushi because I love sushi. Or you can also go to Back and Stress Out Stress Free. Press and Soul Back and Stress Out Stress Free to check out our t-shirts there, and I'm going to put the link up here. So, and the link is always down there in the description. You can always go check in the link, and if it's not up here, I won't put it up here after the fact. So if it's not up here, then go down to the description below. All right, and don't forget to stay stress-free by changing one habit at a time, and I see you in the next video. And don't be shy. Put down, if you have any questions, let me know. Put down in the chat. And I see you in the next video. Okay, all right. All right, you can always check me out, or always contact me at Facebook or Twitter. No, Stress Out Stress Free in Facebook or LinkedIn. No, Stress Out Stress Free in Facebook or Instagram. And at Mr. Moon in Twitter or LinkedIn.